like online. He told me that he was a businessman, a professional businessman, but he actually worked part-time at Walmart.
Did you tell her you were a businessman? In fact, you were not?
I mean, I work at a business, so I mean, I am I'm a man. I'm a businessman. It kind of goes together, right? So am I lying? No, I don't think so. I'm a businessman.
Okay.
I heard no lies. Oh, man. Men will say whatever it takes to get in there, my friends. And she actually married him? Wow, this guy's good. This guy's good. It's either that or women are just not doing due diligence to check out these men that they're talking to. So what we're seeing here is he was a great man until she discovered that he was actually not bringing in the money that she wanted. It just shows you, my friends, just shows you. Most of these women are just in it for the money, man. But that's not the subject that we're going to focus on today, because it's time for the older man's random reviews.
The older man random review. Learn about life from an older man. Yes, an older man.
Yes, a collection of short videos that you guys send me so that I can actually throw in my 2 cents worth on each and every one of them. So I'm going to tell you, most of the reactions you see are genuine that you're going to get. I'm seeing them like you for the first time. I just enjoy this process because it keeps me on my toes just thinking. It makes video creating a lot more exciting. Okay, so let's get into it.
There is a reason why men do this.
And what reason would that be?
The reason that men say I'm staying single, which in other terms basically means I'm also willing to have a string of hookups that mean nothing to get my own needs satisfied.
I just love these type of arguments. They are so much fun.
The reason that they do this is because they are not willing to face themselves.
Oh, is that what they mean? Most men usually aren't known for speaking with double meanings. They usually say exactly what they meant, but do go on.
Any man that says, I'm staying single is because they do not want to be in a situation that is causing them to face parts of themselves that have been denied, that have been repressed, where they are not taking accountability for the way that they show up in relationships. And obviously, if they're not in relationship or opening themselves up to the right person, they're not going to have this mirroring. And so by isolating and saying, this is why men are staying single, it's just basically another way of saying, I don't want to face myself.
Fascinating, but yet it doesn't seem to be based on any sort of logical thinking whatsoever. It rather seems to be coming from an emotional place called the projection section. And that's why I love these sort of arguments, because if we're to, in the spirit of equality, say that women do the exact same things for the exact same reasons, and that's why a lot of women choose to stay single, well then, I imagine there would be a lot of individuals that would be very upset about that, because some individuals do like staying single because it's peaceful and to avoid toxic behavior. Nothing more than that.
I love her because she's so insightful into male behavior. When you hear dumbass arguments like this from these women making these TikToks in their video in their car, just spouting crap, projecting, as she put it, it just blows your mind. Lady, try to understand one thing about primarily 99.9% of men in this world. We want to reproduce. That's why we have a sack full of sperm and we want to get it out to reproduce. And we would prefer to reproduce with a woman who we deem worthy of being a wife. But in today's toxic environment, where most women are hoes, most women take advantage of the legal system and divorce, men will not take the chance of getting with a woman these days. So he's looking for peace and safety. That's the only reason why men are not getting with women in today's environment. Simple. Don't put any crap about, he's mirroring and blah, blah, blah. Men look in a mirror every day and take a shave. He sees himself. But if he's looking in a mirror and seeing you behind him with your hands in his pockets or with a knife at his back, that's what he's trying to avoid. I just came up with that analogy. Let me know what you think. Listen, guys, hit the like button, please. Subscribe if you haven't already. Of course, book a session with the older man if you need any insight, help with your marriage, help with your relationship, anything at all, my friends. You need a mentor or a father figure. hey, I'm here for you, okay? Of course, pick up my Content Creators Toolkit, or better yet, go and pick up the Digital Vault, where you'll find a host of over 8,500 digital products for you to either sell or create your own content, enhance your own website, etc., etc., etc. It is yours. All 8,500 pieces of this content is for you to customize and make your own. You can't beat that, my friend. I want to help you all, so I make sure I keep my prices nice and low. Okay? So do that right now. Click in the description of this video and you'll see all the links there. All right? So let's get on with the show.
A lot of men are becoming lazy in dating because there's no appreciation for what they do. And now women have these super high entitlement level thoughts that they deserve to be brought to freaking Bora Bora on their first date. And it's like, who are you to even ask for that? What value have you brought to that man? It's the audacity. So be grateful that you got some food, and be grateful that a man put in enough effort to take you somewhere. And that's the problem. I would rather go for a walk in the park and drink a smoothie, to be honest.
The internet is going to come for you heavily.
I think these girls that feel like the date that they take you on defines the man that they chose, they're full of crap. It's absolute BS. I think that it's a woman that's looking for the bigger, better deal, that has the audacity to say, I can't believe you want to bring me to the Cheesecake Factory. Heifer, you should be glad you're getting a meal. Because a lot of these dating scammers that literally go on a date every night just to be able to eat something, you're lucky you're eating tonight because you probably can't afford to do it yourself.
Oh, that's a big thing over here, my friends. Yeah. You have restaurants over here now who are actually giving the women commissions to get high spending men into their restaurants. Make that shit make sense. It's a cold world out here, my friends. It's a cold, hard world.
When this conniving ex-wife demanded a DNA test after 14 years just to dodge child support, the judge's fury hit a level which was never seen before.
Okay. Ma'am, are you requesting a DNA test?
Yes.
Okay. And you saw the acknowledgement of paternity that you signed 14 years ago?
I saw the copy.
Okay. And how old is your daughter?
She's 14.
Okay. And have you had an opportunity to do a DNA test before now?
I have. Technically, there has been a lot of time to do it. But I think it's best for me to clarify any doubts and concerns. As far as the paternity, signing that statement does not necessarily state that I consciously obviously gave permission to someone to have a child with my body.
Okay. The father is requesting to be named joint managing conservators with you. Are you in agreement to that?
I would like to be sole managing conservator, not joint.
Who does the child live with?
With him.
Okay. Ma'am, has there been family violence between you and Mr. Abrego?
Yes.
In the last 2 years?
His aggressive nature still carries on through text messages. Family violence, yes, it's still currently there. Physical, as far as him like hitting me, no. But when I do go pick up my daughter, he does open my car door. So his aggression is spilling through. No reports have been made.
I don't understand why you would even try to want DNA testing today, Ms. Lita. That's completely ridiculous. Makes no sense. The only thing is you do not want to pay child support. That's really what it boils down to. You don't want to pay. You want everything your way and nothing another way. Mr. Abrego's taking care of this child. That doesn't make any sense at all. I don't understand that.
She wants a DNA test to confirm that she is not the mother, so she don't have to pay child support. Please, someone try to make this make sense for me. My brain is going through a loop. I'm not getting it. Oh, look at the man's face. He's like, fuck, I can't believe I impregnated this friggin' woman.
I don't know if you think this is comical or what, but this is about your child and what's in your child's best interest. It's not in your child's best interest to do that. It's in your best interest to not have to pay child support. That doesn't make any sense. So I'm denying your request for DNA testing. You should have done that many years ago. The paper says you signed the paper saying that you admitted that Mr. Abrego was the father. There's no reason for that ridiculous argument. It makes no sense. So I don't want you to ever hear that ever again. I hope you're not trying to tell your child that ever at all either, because that's completely ridiculous. ridiculous. Makes no sense. Nobody owes anything up from the past. Mr. Brego's not asking for any money from you. You're not getting any money from him. That's ridiculous that you would even try to mention that, since he's the one taking care of your child. So nobody owes anybody anything as of today. Beginning December 1st, your child support will be due and owing, and you'll be paying child support, Miss Lita. There's been no family violence within the last 2 years. I don't know if you can count, but 2021 is not within the last 2 years. And so I don't understand why you're even bringing that up. I'm finding that you're basically only wanting that to not pay child support. Your child support is going to be $610 a month.
I have nothing else. I have nothing else to say. Whoo, man.
I've realized I am too old for nightclubs. I'm done with them. Done. The other weekend I went to a nightclub, right? Because I am a dickhead who's just be trying to cling on to my youth. Never again. When I tell you, I've never felt so out of place in my life. I felt like Nigel Farage at the Mobo Awards, just looking around like, what am I doing in here? When did nightclubs get so loud? My mate was stood right here, screaming in my face, and I'm still like, huh? I can smell his breath, but I can't hear what he's saying. Then you got the DJ talking about, make some noise! Bro, it's loud enough. If anything, can we just bring it down a level or two? Tinnitus, innit? Tinnitus. Then the DJ talking about, I want to see everyone on the dance floor. Why ain't anyone dancing? Because I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. I wanted to go home 2 hours ago. I should be in my bed with some hot chocolate right now. Then you got these young Gen Z people on the dance floor dancing to my music, calling it old school. Oh my gosh, it's so retro. It's so wicked. It's so wicked. No, it's not wicked. It's wicked. Oh, wicked. Oh. Jungle is massive. Say it correct. I'm done with nightclubs. I'm done. From now on, I brunch. That's all I do. Get pissed in the daytime, back in bed for match of the day with some hot chocolate.
Gentlemen, we gotta know when it's over. You just evolve. The body, the ears, the eyes, the brain, everything tells you, yeah, this is no longer for me. That goes for trying to compete with your teenage son, like in racing or...
What, are you counting to 14?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, ready?
Like 14, what?
Okay, here we go.
When I counted...
Oh, no. Man down. Pimp down. Are you good? Okay.
Boxing or wrestling and all of that stuff, you're going to hurt something. He's going to be 10 times faster than you. He's going to hit you harder than he should hit you. You're going to try to hit him. He's going to slip. You're going to wrench your back somewhere, somehow. Just don't do it. Okay? Go hit the punching bag. Just get your fitness in and just chill. But nightclubs, hell no. Listen, man, from the time you're like 28, 29, enough of that shit. Save your money.
Wow, this is supposed to be a one-night stand. Now I'm staying every night. I know she can't cook, but I'm gonna eat it the same way she ate me. I don't care if her baby daddy do kill people, but I'm not leaving no Utopia box that got melatonin in it. I was just supposed to be her sneaky link. Now she got me about to link my bank account to her Cash App. I'm in love. Should nothing be that good. She told me this her ex robe. I told her so. He not gonna need it no more. I'm going to change the lock soon as I'm done eating breakfast. It ain't no seasoning on none of this food, but her last nigga gonna be the one salty when he find out I'm here. She might as well start calling me baby boy, cause I'm her Jody now. I done became a stepdaddy overnight. His real daddy gonna be a god daddy if he come over here playing. I don't even know how to raise kids. Me and him finna grow up together. She had it falling off the gristle last night. I ain't never had that before. I'm finna Google this. She turned me into a BFF, and BFF stand for barefoot fiance. I don't know what ingredients God putting in that middle part, but I'm ready to spend the rest of my life with her. I know she like that ring. That's my grandma ring. She gonna be mad when she found out I took it. Let me go get my spend the night bag so I can start setting up my side of the room. She got me in here with vulnerability falling off the bone. Then she got me in here rubbing feet to make sure she comfortable and ain't got no reason to ever walk out my life. Bring them size 10s and men's over here so I can rub them. Then she got me giving her money already. I'm an ATM. ATM stand for a nigga that supports single mothers. She done turned me into the maintenance man. It's diabolical. Let me start doing my work around the house since I'm finna be a stay-at-home father. I done went from the sad nigga to putting the trash on the side of the house. I'm at home. Family man, yeah, that's me.
Gentlemen, you gotta be careful, man. Some good juicy box can make you do some dumb shit. And that's one of them right there. Single baby mama, baby daddy in jail, and you're gonna propose to that. Whew. If those are the decisions that she's made where she's gotten pregnant for a man that will end up in jail, and you think that you're going to come in and calm her down and make things okay? You're out of your damn mind, boy. Trust me, you don't make this mistake.
Girl, my girl counting bad. My girl fixing her own order. I am. All right.
No. You gonna give me my money. And I'm gonna take girl. It ain't working.
Ratchet, the black baby mama, storms behind the counter at Hardee's and takes food while holding her baby. You know, I love how the anger man responds to these videos because he clearly displays how a lot of us black men feel about this sort of behavior, because it just makes all black women look bad. I'm not saying that white women don't do it, but we have to hold ourselves to higher standards, man. The ratchet behavior just keeps getting worse and worse. And the hard part is her friend in the background recording her and bigging her up. So ladies, you got to understand, if your friends are encouraging you and recording you doing bad behavior, they're not bigging you up. They're recording your downfall. Most of these women don't support each other positively. Women are destructive amongst each other. How can your friend record you stealing from a freaking store and put it online and think that it's okay? Because that's what she's doing. She's taking more than she paid for. Stealing. Your girlfriend, your girl, is recording you in the middle of a crime and outing you online. Make that shit make sense. I could never watch my mom clean the whole house while I just sit and relax. Wow. The level of disrespect kids have for their parents these days, that they can post this sort of shit. Wow. My daughter ever tried this crap with me, she wouldn't have a house to live in.
How many wives a man can have?
He can get as much he can. In our culture, if sometimes you come late to a home and you find a stick here or a spear, means someone is sleeping in your wife's house.
Means?
Someone sleeping at your house with your wife.
How is it possible? Like another man?
Yes.
Oh no?
Yes.
So what do? You kill that man?
No, you just go away. For us, it's okay. If someone sleeps with your wife, but make sure that he's from the same age.
From same age, like you, like
yes.
If
Like
we are 40,
yeah, not only 40, but when I talk about age, we live in stages. Masai, we live in stages. We have like elders. Every 7 years, we have new
generation.
New generation. So if we come from the same generation, we can share even our wife.
How many wives a man can have?
He can get as much he can.
And that's what, the Masai tribe in Africa? Wow. I don't know enough about it, but that one is strange. Usually men are protective over their wives. Let me know what you guys think about that one.
I just got a surgery to be a virgin again.
What does that mean?
How's that possible?
You got a new hymen!
Yeah.
And now you're a virgin again.
It's been 7 days.
What's the plan?
I want to restart my body count to 0. I want to find the right guy. He will take my virginity.
That's the most wholesome thing I've ever heard.
You guys might find that unusual, but I know a plastic surgeon over here, friend of mine, and he says the biggest business over here in his clinic is women repairing their hymen. Because in this region, virginity is very, 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 very important. So these women will go out and make their mistakes 7, 8, 9, 10 times, and now they're ready to get married, and they know in some cultures, especially I'm talking about the Arab culture, that virginity is very important, and they will be inspected. These women will go and get it repaired. He said one of the most lucrative part of his business is hymen repair. Man, you can't make this. You listen, man, you can't make this shit up, but it's true. I got to read a couple of the comments. Yvonne Michael says, isn't it illegal to roll back the mileage in a car? Omar Abdullah said, that hole is already expired. Laughing. Courtney Atkinson said, recycled virgin. Recycled virgin. Oh. Sammy Jan said, the same car with the reverse mileage that already had 300,000 K miles. Oh. Nohana says, ha ha, after she's been ran over, who's she deceiving? The last one, Sigasin said, industrial virginity. Oh, man, those are some good responses. Oh, you can't beat that, man. Yep.
Would you rather date a very good-looking millionaire, but he cheats on you, or a normal guy that is loyal to you?
If the millionaire man, if he do it, but I don't see it, it's okay. Oh, it's okay.
So you just don't want to see it.
Yes, gentlemen, that's why you get your money up. It gives you options. Get your money up, protect yourself behind a trust and a prenup. Both has to be in place. And my friends, you'll have your freedom to do whatever you want. Because, like she said, she don't see it, she don't care, as long as you're taking care of her. Money talks, my friends. Money talks in today's environment. But on the other hand, just don't get married. Simple as that.
Ladies, I don't care what society is trying to convince you of, but do not settle and date down.
I hear you. There's only one problem with that. When y'all try to date up, you're never qualified for the man you're trying to date. Why, do you ask? Because the things you pursue, education, career, stability, those things would make you a good husband, but not a good wife.
Yes, the anger man brought it home again. I have nothing else to add to that. All I could say is women become the men that they would like and get upset when the man that they have become aren't wanted by the men that they want. So that's all they do. They become men. Let's get a little political.
He spelled out exactly what it would take to bring manufacturing back to America, and then implied we're not actually serious about doing it. Not because we can't, because we won't.
So, if President Trump is serious about recreating manufacturing jobs in the United States, he needs to do several things. And I offer this advice without charging him a penny. He needs to build up connectivity, build up container ports, build up high-speed railway, build up high-quality highway system, for example, build up inner river transportation. And he needs to increase power generation like crazy. He needs to at least double the power capacity in the United States to really achieve meaningful amount of manufacturing jobs back to the United States. He needs to train the American people. He needs to instill this discipline and work ethics which will enable the great people in the United States to work in factories which need to be competitive, which need to have the marketability not only in the U.S. market, but in the global market.
Gao didn't mock. He didn't brag. He just laid it out. If the U.S. wants to rebuild its manufacturing base, it needs to do what China did. Build the factories, train the workers, subsidize the effort. Instead, he said, we're stuck in performative politics. Talking tough, waving flags, demanding made in America, while quietly depending on made in China. And here's the worst part. He's right. We've been talking about bringing jobs back for over a decade. Under Obama, under Trump, under Biden, it's been a rallying cry in every campaign since 2008. But when it comes to real-world action, not press conferences or hashtags, the movement barely exists. Our factories? Still gone. Our supply chains? Still outsourced. Our workers? Still waiting. Victor Gao didn't have to fabricate anything. He just held up a mirror and we flinched. Because rebuilding manufacturing isn't a slogan. It's a sacrifice.
He has a point, man. I'm seeing it over here in Dubai where they're really trying to ramp up on manufacturing. High-speed rail is starting to come in. There are ports that are already being built. There's a lot that has to be applied to infrastructure before manufacturing can be done. Because a lot of these manufacturing equipments and factories suck a shitload of power. Then you have to have a transportation system that can move products from A to B. Everything cannot be done in one spot. You have the molds on one side, and then you have the refinement on the other side. You have the polishing and the whatever on the other side. There's so much to go into manufacturing that, and we know that America don't even have a high-speed rail system. Just saying, not putting down anyone or talking about it, but the man has just pointed out the facts.
Here is exactly what it's like right now working in public education. First of all, the kids have no ability to be bored whatsoever. They live on their phones and they're just fed a constant stream of dopamine from the minute their eyes wake up in the morning until they go to sleep at night. Because they're in a constant state of dopamine withdrawal at school, they behave like addicts. They're super emotional, like the smallest thing sets them off. And when you are standing in front of them, trying to teach, they're vacant. They have no ability to tune in if your communication isn't packaged in short little clips or if it doesn't have like bright flashing lights. That's actually the way harder part for me than just the outright behaviors, is just being up at the front, talking to a group of kids who have their eyes open, they're looking at me, but they're not there. They're not there. And they have a level of apathy that I've never seen before in my whole career. Punishments don't work because they don't care about them. They don't care about grades. They don't care about college. It's like you are interacting with them briefly in between hits of the internet, which is their real life. I've seen some TikToks recently where teachers are getting a lot of hate, like for not adapting to the kids or punishing them or whatever. And I just gotta say, like, I can tell you with absolute certainty, it is not the teacher's fault. It might be the parents' fault. It might be our capitalistic society's fault, but it is not the teacher's fault.
I absolutely agree with her. It's not the teacher's fault. Bottom line is that most kids have been brought up on the iPad and television. That has been their nanny. That has been their dopamine hit. That has been their comfort blanket, so to speak. That has been everything for them. And unfortunately, that's just a constant hit of dopamine, excitement, swiping, constantly looking for something more exciting. So when they have to sit all in a row in schools and not interact and listening to one teacher just drone on about a subject, it's impossible to hold their attention. The only savior I see for education is bring in the AI, put on the goggles, and let each AI train the kids individually, which is what's happening right now. That's starting to come. That's our evolution. But let me know your thoughts. Let's talk about college now.
I studied here. Please don't. Please don't enter any 5-year curriculum in any university. In the era of artificial intelligence, studying a curriculum that means that you'll be stuck in school until 2030 is probably the dumbest thing you could do right now as an 18-year-old. For the first time in human history, the dumb thing is to go to school. Because a curriculum that's been designed by a group of teachers that are already somewhat disconnected from real world and that expect you to come out with a set of skills for a career that might not even exist by the time you're out makes absolutely no sense. It's a waste of your time and it's the risk that is vital for the rest of your life. Take 1-year courses, 6-month courses. No one cares today if you have a degree or not. Are you smart enough? Can you move fast enough? Can you think quickly enough? Can you solve problems? Just please do not enter a 5-year curriculum. I beg you.
He has a point. I'm stuck in the same dilemma now where my 18-year-old wants to go to college to do what? Business. I'm telling her I can teach her the same thing right now. I've done 13 different businesses and I've done quite well with all of them. She don't need to go to sit in a classroom where I'm paying some ridiculous amount of money to do that. She just finished her A-level exams and I'm literally just trying to convince her it's not necessary. What are you guys doing?
If another man is able to get close to your woman, he's not the problem. She is. The fact that another man feels so welcomed reflects on her behavior behind your back. Never compete with another man over a woman. If she's letting someone else get that close, it's a clear sign she's not respecting the relationship. Don't waste your energy confronting him because he's not the issue. She is. If she truly valued you, no one else would feel that comfortable trying to get close. Respect yourself enough to walk away from any situation where you have to compete for her loyalty. Competing with another man is just a distraction from the real problem. The right partner won't make you doubt them. A loyal partner makes it clear to everyone else that you're their priority.
So well said. So well said. Never fight another man over your woman. If she makes herself available to another man, she's not yours. Get rid of her. It's easier for you to focus on getting her out of your head than it is for you to keep worrying if she's going to keep doing it for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years, because it's inevitable that she'll be gone anyway. So why put yourself through all of that long-term stress? Get rid of her now, clean house, so that you don't ever have to worry about her maybe doing something. Never put yourself in that position. Women, don't make the mistake of thinking that you're going to go through a little temporary pleasure, and if the man don't find out that it's okay, once you do that, you're screwing yourself. Don't ever risk a good relationship just for temporary enjoyment or temporary pleasure.
Uh-huh. 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 Oh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Exactly, man. Every man knows when he got that wife at home and she just needs to friggin' just blah, 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 and vent, right? She don't need help. She just needs someone listening. So it's not like it's not like he's being deceptive. Somebody is listening, just not him. She don't care. She just wants somebody to listen. Both problems solved.
When I tell people that I'm 57, they cannot believe it. They're like, wait, you're 57? They ask me what my secrets are. They comment that, like, oh, do you dye your hair? No. They tell me how I look amazing, how I look gorgeous. My skin is incredible. Yeah, and there's a reason for that. It's because I'm 40. But if I tell people that I'm 57, you get compliments. Tell people that you are way older than you are. They'll compliment you. It feels great. Have a great day.
Gentlemen, when I tell you attention is currency for women, this is an absolute fact. Women will do this just to hold attention and get compliments. Oh, it blows my mind.
To a freak off. Can somebody bring me to a freak off? All right, I want to go to a freak off. I want to get cummed on just like Cat Diddy. Come on my pussy and my titties and my chest. I need to get cummed on. I want a freak off. That's what I want. Where's the guy? Bring me to a freak off. Shit. That's not no academic. Oh my God. Stick with the other Italian.
Everyone thinks he's an academic.
Stick with the Italian. You're not Italian.
And possibly not them not being proven. Can you expand on that?
Myron, that's
Oh, why we have to go through this with another black woman? The lack of shame in our society is what's killing us. She has no shame doing this. None. Just that attention she needs. Oh, man. It's not even embarrassing. It's just, you just go numb just watching it nowadays, you know? But it really, really reflects bad on black women.
£30 for this, bro. For this. I'm gonna have to have a chicken burger after this, bro. You think this could feed big girl like me? On her face, she look hungry. I'm hungry already. I haven't even eaten yet. I'm hungry already. Hungry, but £32. You're mad. Jesus. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. I'm sorry, there's no way. I will lick every single thing off of this plate. Yeah? It's a sauce now.
Use the fries in that
Use
sauce.
the fries in the sauce.
Because what do you mean £32 each for that little piece? Not even one oil. Instead of people
them teeth.
Ah, man. I don't know why Jamaican black women think that they can go to fine dining restaurant and come out feeling full. You should have seen our faces when the plates get put down. Bottom line is, you can't take these country girl them, dress them up and think you're going to take them to a fine dining restaurant. No. You need your jerk chicken. You need your rice and peas and plantain and big plate of oxtail and curry goat. This is not for you, my dear. This is not for you. You have to stay in your space, man. If you are invited out to places like this, you simply eat before you come out, okay? And you wonder why our women so big.
Yo, that was crazy, man. Yo, thanks for coming by, man.
No problem, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'll see you later, right?
Hey, see you, my nigga.
That's hilarious. When your black friend finally called you the N-word. Gentlemen, we need to stop this. I'm hoping by the end of this year, the whole nigger word just disappear. Because why? Why is it necessary? Just to be cool? In my opinion, it should be dropped.
You just gotta stay very still for me, okay?
Oh yeah, ow,
Okay.
what the heck, bro?
It's okay, it's okay. Ready?
Oh,
Grab his hand.
heck yeah! Heck yeah!
All right.
Do it.
Touch it. Here, let me hold my hand.
Just
touch it,
do
but-
it.
Just do it. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, boy, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, look
Yeah!
Look at me.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, look at me.
Yeah!
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah!
Fake it until you make it, buddy. That's it, man. This young man have been taught well. This is how men bear pain. Just say, hey, bring it on. Bring it on. This is how men are created right here. This young man has a father. That's daddy right there. Proud just listening to him, man. Start him out from learning pain from the time he's a young age. I'm not talking about the injection. I'm talking about the fact that he knows how to deal with it.
I know how to do a cartwheel. Here we go.
Once again, we got to know when to pack it up. Back in her day, I can see she got good form. She started off well. But I'm sure the last time she did this was probably back in high school or college. And she was about 40 pounds lighter. Know when to pack it up, ladies. Men, yes. Men, we discussed already. But women, you got to know when to pack it up as well. That was a serious face plant, though. Let's see that again.
Here we go.
Yeah, I get too much pleasure from these things, man. He threw his niece stuff out of the house because of this.
For my niece. She's grown, and I don't do anything for her. And I'm a piece of shit. So, she can go live in the real world where people don't do shit. Bye.
Yeah. Come with that attitude, oh, you don't do anything and you don't do this for me and you don't do that. Not realizing you got a roof over your head that you don't pay rent for. This is the conclusion. Now she will experience the real world on her own. She's not going to like it. These young girls have to learn to have respect, not only for parents, but also for men. A lot of the young girls just don't have any respect for the men, especially the men who are their protectors and providers. There's no respect for that anymore. So as far as I'm concerned, he's doing the right thing. Once she reaches over 18, That's it. Married 7 years.
Again, wow.
Married 12 years.
12 years, yeah, they got me young, good.
Married 16 years.
16. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Married 17 years.
You look super young.
Married 25 years.
Oh, my God.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, let's keep going.
Married 25 years.
Okay, to the side. I want to see how the longest, what the longest
Married
one is.
25 years.
Y'all hitting good with the 25.
25 years.
So all of them just 25? They got married together?
29 years.
Somebody give me a 30. There we go. 29.
Look at them. They look good. Aw.
32 years.
32.
Wow.
Okay. Nice.
Go.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
69
Yeah.
years.
There we go. That's what
This is what more and more black people have to watch. Black couples who have done it, weathered through it. It's real. Going to show you one last one.
You guys have been married for 28 years, so I know 28 years, it's gotta come with its own challenges.
It does. It comes with, and people ask me all the time. They say, "Man, how you stay married so long? How y'all stay together so long?" I say, "Well, you got to go through the stuff, you know, because anybody who's been married 25, 28, 30 years, don't tell me you ain't been through no stuff. You done been through some stuff. We done been through those periods where she didn't like me and I didn't like her, but we just refused to leave and let the other one find happiness with somebody else. That's kind of how we got down. We accept when we was gonna renew our vows at 25 years. When we first got married, our wedding song was "Always and Forever."
That's right, yes.
But the renewal song was "Neither One of Us," because that's where we was. And anybody who try to act like you ain't been there, you're lying. You lying. I'm about to leave this woman out. Man, I can't exist without this woman.
Yes.
Me trying to exist without her is like trying to drive my car with 3 wheels. I can do it, but it ain't gonna end well. You know what I'm saying?
End well.
No, I need her in my life.
And we need to see more of this, right? Like he said, man. I mean, I'm in the same boat. I'm going 20 years now. And listen, it isn't perfect, never was. But I know that I would probably be worse off if she wasn't there. I wouldn't be as fulfilled, and vice versa. So this idea that we're always looking for this so-called perfection and happiness from the other person, and this is what I'm trying to portray when I talk about my marriage. And listen, man, I'm hoping to get my wife to come on air and start doing some videos with me, so that, number one, you guys can see that she's not some imaginary person. But those of you that are on the membership system and you have seen her on the every other Saturday cast that we have, you guys know that she's real. But the vast majority of you, the other 235,000 of you that are only on YouTube, you don't get to meet my wife. And I'm trying to get her to come online with me. I think she's this close. I think you guys need to send me some more messages telling her that she should come online so that she could start to show you that, because you want to hear from her. Because I'm saying to her, listen, if she comes on with me, maybe more women will start to watch the channel so that they will understand how to do this thing from a female perspective as well. So I need you guys to send me comments so that she could read them, so that you all will encourage her to come on. All right? So, my friends, on that note, hit the like button on this video. Please subscribe if you haven't, and book a session with me if you haven't any problems. Okay? So, until tomorrow, my friends, remember, whenever in doubt, always ask an older man. I'll see you soon. Cheers.